What's up, y'all? So, I was just laying down in my bed, and I kind of started to float. I started to drift off. I was kind of like, I felt like a dragon. I was going this way. I was going like, see, I'm laid down like, I forgot I got to look through the camera in my bed. So I'm laid down like this, right? My feet down here, my head up here, right? And it's like, I'm like this, like, and I'm floating like this way. But that's beside the point. Not really, because it's leading into the point. I was thinking about that, and I'm like, yo, you know, for some reason, I've been having these issues with, I don't know, I guess the left and the right brain, and, you know, counterclockwise and clockwise motions, and trying to put directions on everything, man. I don't even feel like things, it's all relative, bro. It's like we base these constructs and these things and directions based off of what we're pointing to or what we're following or what's going a certain way in patterns and shit. But man, where I was going is Ascension. So say you're going straight up. See, look, this is Earth down here, bro. Hold on. This is Earth down here, right? Boom, boom, boom. These are the waters we on. This is the air. This is the dome. Whatever. Yeah. You know, we just going this way, bro. And it's like, we going this way, bro. And it's just like, we're going through these. Okay, so I had to free up some data. I mean, not data, storage. That's annoying because that means I'm going to have to put this video together now. And that's the whole process. But anyway, going up back into this, you can even look at this as a river stream. And these is just like, I guess, our boundaries, because this is kind of like as far as we can perceive, or it's probably like other realms, I guess you would call them. It's like, this is probably where the ice is, where Antarctica starts to freeze. It starts to get cold around these points because, or you know, when we talking about this right here, this is what they call the equator, and that's the pad that the sun is on, right? That's the pad that the sun is closest to, I guess, what they would call it, because the sun, I mean, you know, rising and this and that, and this is the stomach region, going off into that fifth house, Leo, sun, all that stuff, all that good stuff, right? But that's beside the point. It's the middle. But anyway, where I was going with this, yo, man, this is Ascension right here, bro. And I was thinking about, okay, so Ascension is going beyond this, bro, and it's not falling back here to Earth. This is what they're talking about, weighing the heart, weighing the soul, to see if you pass on into the next life. It's really like rising above this, bro. It's like moving faster than this until you don't get washed, because this is really just a wave, just a current that you will end up getting washed up in, you know. And it's like, is you gonna swim faster than this, or is it gonna catch back up to you and you come back down here? That's why, like, these areas right here, I believe is what they call Sheol. Not Sheol, I'm sorry, that's under the earth. I guess these dark waters, that's Sheol. This is purgatory. This is like that intermediate stage. Yo, when you die, your soul might wander here for a little bit. It might pass on, it might come back down and find a new body here, you know, find a new situation here or whatever. But for the most part, this is what Ascension is, bro. It's like, keep going. Like, it's I guess, vibrating higher. I mean, vibrating faster. Then it's in passing on, bro. And I guess you got the sun will be up here, I guess, and the, you know, other planets around our solar system will be these areas and whatnot, whatever. But, you know, and it's all just, we just in a big ass whirlwind, bro. Or whirlpool. Whirlwinds and whirlpools. That's kind of what's going on here. So I guess this is kind of the thing that I just want to get at, man. It's about, it's just about, I guess, raising your vibration. When they talk about raising your vibrations, bro, this is what this is, bro. Vibrating at a higher frequency is just going faster, bro. Because people don't understand. Like, I was thinking about this earlier as well. It's like, man, people don't understand. Like, when we're talking about Earth's movements and how we're rotating and the speed that we're actually going at, bro, it's like people can't really perceive it, because a lot of people think like the Earth is still, or like we on like just still something, and we might be rotating. There might be some type of rotation going on, but I mean, that kind of debunks that right there, just that alone. But it's like, the thing is, bro, is like, I always use this analogy. It's like when you're in a car or even an airplane, for instance, you know, in a car, you may be going anywhere from, you may go 60 to 70 miles per hour on the freeway, right? You know, this is not, I mean, you know, once you get adjusted to it, it doesn't seem like you're going that fast, especially in a car when you're covered, you know, you have an exterior. Now, say if you was in a convertible or something, and you let the top down, or you even let the windows down, and the air start hitting you, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? When you actually out there, you actually outside, you can feel it, and you feel how fast you're going because you're getting hit without influences. See, that's the thing. It's like us being in Earth's territory. It's like we're protected. We're protected from the outside influences. That's why meteors don't even, you know, stay in our atmosphere long. It been a lot of those got burnt out. And I was thinking about this as well earlier too. Thing with meteors, bro. Meteors like come from like outside this, and it's like really they're falling stars because they're dying stars. Like I say, you don't want to be a meteor, you see, because they've been done died, then they start coming back and they start getting passed up. You know, you want to keep swimming, keep going. See, meteor, like what they call falling stars, these are stars that like they start to die and they start to fall, and they kind of crash over into our lane, which this is our lane right here, and then this is where we see them falling through the sky because they're really going backwards type shit. But they end up like burning off in the atmosphere, you know, a lot of the time. It's like because they just really disintegrating, basically, you know, they just dying. And I always looked at shooting stars as like new spirits, new life coming down here. I always felt that way. And I was just looking at this video earlier talking about how it was an RLG Chosen One video. He was talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. And shout out to him because he was also talking about this as well, just vibrating higher as far as Sonic, his supersonic speed and, you know, things of this nature and whatnot. But what was I talking about? He was saying how Tutankhamun, I believe, had a sword and another object. I believe it was made of some type of metal. It was made from some type of metal that isn't found on Earth. It's only found in like outer space. And he was saying something else, but I was saying, man, I keep running out of space, man. I gotta keep deleting videos and whatnot. But I should be good though. I should delete it like a 40-minute video, so that ought to have freed up. What's the word I'm looking for? A good amount of space, whatever. I was getting lost into these languages and stuff, man. I was just thinking about that earlier. I gotta touch on that, but I gotta remember the point that I was making. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. Okay, yeah, cool. Anyway, and anything else I wanted to go here, man? It's like a turtle. It's funny. It's the head up here. This the body. It's the shell. It's like that turtle swimming. It's like, but anyway, let me see. Yeah, man, that's what that is, man. It's just about vibrating higher, bro. It's like raising. This is what it is to like be of the future, like, cause you're really up here with it, bro. It's like you can see things before they're happening. You know, this is what intuition is being connected, like up here with it, bro. It's like, you know, it's just, you know, it's just manifesting and all that type of things, bro. You gotta see it to believe it, bro. So I'll leave y'all with that, I guess. But what else was I going to? Getting off into, oh yeah, letters and languages and stuff, man. I just wanted to touch on this real briefly. Language is like using language to too much of I'm gonna say weapon, bro. Using language is too much of a weapon. I don't know, bro. It's like you gotta watch it with that. Just like I made that one video about pointing. You don't want to just what's the word I'm looking for? Overextend your points, I guess. You don't want to just overextend languages, bro, because thing is, a lot of the times, say someone is picking up on the vibration of something you mean, or something you may have meant when you said something, but you didn't necessarily say that. You know, you shouldn't use these types of things because thing is, when you do that, you just start to like I say, just over abuse and over, I don't know, man, just overused language to like left brain didn't, I don't know, whatever. And it's like, you don't want to do that because it's that boy who cried wolf effect. So it's like when you actually trying to make a point another time, you may use logic and things of this nature, then it's just like you just looked at as just that type of person who uses language and things of this nature to always try to manipulate a circumstance or something of the sort. So you want to use your words carefully, and you shouldn't always be so technical with things. As far as cause y'all probably done witnessed instances of this where people will be all technical with the words and shit. They'll be like, oh, technically I didn't say this, or and they just use words to this extent. It's like, I'm pretty sure y'all know a person like that or familiar with somebody of the sort, but I was just thinking about this earlier because I kind of did that shit earlier. And I was like, because my grandmama had said something, bro, and it's like, she had asked me, I don't know, I can't even remember. It was about some chips. Because I came in early and I was like, we got some chips, because I was looking for some chips. And when I came back in the kitchen, she was like, there's some Fritos over there. I was like, no, I don't want no Fritos. She was like, I thought you said you wanted some chips. I was like, no. I asked if we had some chips. But I kind of was asking. I kind of was saying that I wanted some chips, though, So it's kind of like, I don't know. I could have just went along with it. But I didn't say that technically, but I did kind of mean it, though. So it's like I say, she read it from a higher space. It wasn't just down here with what I actually said in language and letters and all that shit. It was like the intention behind it, So, yeah. I just wanted to say that because that was kind of unnecessary, but I found myself doing that shit a lot just for the sake of it. I don't know. I guess that's that Mercurian energy. I don't know. I'm going to blame it on Mercury. But nah, man. Yep. That's how that is, man. But, I just wanted to share that real quick, too. But, yeah, man, I think that's it. I guess I'll go ahead wrap this up before I run out of space again. That's about all I want to leave y'all with, man. So, yeah, man, it's just about vibrating higher, bro. Because, like, I don't want... Y'all gotta excuse my bed as well. I ain't got no mattress on my joint. But, I ain't gonna say what y'all gotta do, but, I was just, I don't know, fool. See, like I was saying, I ain't finished this point, but I was kind of getting off into it. But it's like the weighing of the heart or the weighing of the soul. It's just like, thing is, bro, it's like if you heavy and you still got regrets, bro, you end up falling back here because it's like you're attaching the mother, you're attaching the home, you're attaching to this. You keep wanting to redo things, you keep wanting to, It's like you have regrets. It's like you have, it's like you kind of saying, bro, you got too many thoughts and feelings still attached to this plane down here, bro. So it's like you're gonna come back, you're gonna fall back. You ain't even ready to, keep running. It's like, it's scary up here down there because it's like, and then you start stumbling and not stumbling, but what's the word? Hesitating, like, pussyfooting really. That's the term. That's the term for it, and it's like, and then you just come back here, just plant yourself right back off into these waters. Some people enjoy this plane, I do myself. I like Earth. I like this plane. I like this territory. It's pretty cool with this blue and this green. I like those colors, and I'm from Dallas, so those colors. That's the color of our basketball team, the Mavericks. The blue and the green. Matter of fact, blue is one of our main colors just in the city. But I like nature and water and trees and stuff. I do, I like looking at the sky. I be going outside sometimes. I be like, man. I be talking about the God of this realm, whoever created this reality. I just be like, man, yeah, you did your shit. You know what I'm saying? You did your shit with this, your best shit. It's pretty. It's just something right here. I just go outside and I just say this, like, I'm just like thinking it's like, yo. it is your thing. Because it be truly amazing sometimes. Astonishing even. But, you know, it's pretty cool here, man. But, I don't know. As far as myself, I don't know. I'm just here, bro. We'll see.